Hey everyone, and welcome to the Tesla Daily Investor. It is Wednesday, 30th of April 2025. It's around 5:20 here in London, and I'm gonna do my investment for today. So what I'm gonna be doing today is I'm gonna be investing £500 into my ISA, and I'm going to be putting the entire amount into MicroStrategy, which is my Bitcoin position. So before I do that, I'm just going to have a look at the portfolio to see how it's doing. So since yesterday, it has gone down. The markets have gone down today. There's still quite a lot of uncertainty in the market, which is, giving me these buying opportunities. So I'm not too concerned about it going up or down. I'm just looking to accumulate as many units as I possibly can. So at the moment, my general investment account is just under £40,000. My stocks and shares ISA is just under 18,000, and my SIPP is just over 35,000. So it has gone down quite substantially, because I think the general investment account was around 40 something and the SIP was around 38k. So yeah, it has gone down quite a lot, but again, when it goes down, it's a great buying opportunity. Hopefully I'll be able to buy 2 shares in MicroStrategy for £500. So that's the portfolio. Let's have a look at how the shares are doing. So what I'll do is I'll go into my ISA account. Let's have a look at Tesla, see what's happening today. So today it's trading around $277. So it's down around 5%. So another great buying opportunity, a great entry point, because it's sort of like settled on a support. So if you can hold that support, it's going to start to go up from there. But if it doesn't, obviously it's going to keep on going down. So again, you have to find these key levels and then buy as much as possible. So Tesla is a great buy at the moment, but I'm trying to kind of like even out my portfolio, and I'm trying to increase my position in MicroStrategy, because I think I have quite a lot in Tesla. So I'm going to try and increase MicroStrategy, then I'm going to try and increase Nvidia position, and then I'm going to go back to Tesla again. So if I keep on doing this every day, I should reach my target of 500 shares in Tesla, 200 shares in MicroStrategy, and 200 shares in Nvidia. So that's Tesla. Let's have a look at MicroStrategy. So MicroStrategy is trading around 279. So today it went down. So I missed my window to buy. It was down around 4.5%. It's gone back up again and it's kind of flat. So I'm gonna try and buy some more today. I'm going to see if I can get 2 shares. It's going to be unlikely now, for it had dipped even more. So yeah, so again, I'm going to be purchasing this today. And then finally, let's have a look at Nvidia. So Nvidia is around $106. So it's down around 2.5. It was down today around 4%. So it is recovering. So these are like great buying opportunities. You have to like try and buy when the market is dipping, buy the dip as much as you can. So today was a great opportunity, and I'm going to be buying MicroStrategy. So those are the shares that I hold. I'm going to quickly switch over to my Excel spreadsheet to show you how many shares that I hold at the moment. So for Tesla, I hold around 450 shares, just over. For MicroStrategy, I hold around over 58 shares. And for Nvidia, I hold around 34 shares. So my target, let me make this a little bit bigger so hopefully you can see it. So my target for Tesla is to get to 500 shares. My target for MicroStrategy is to get to 200 shares, and Nvidia is to get to 200 shares as well. So at the moment, I'm focusing all my resources into MicroStrategy, because I think this is a great buying opportunity, and my target for MicroStrategy is 3,600. So I'm trying to buy as much as possible before the 10x happens by 2030. So that's that. Let's go back into my brokerage account. So I'm in my ISA. What I'm gonna do now is go into my account and I'm gonna check my ISA allowance, how much I have remaining this year. So I have 17,850 remaining that I can invest tax free. So I'm gonna top up now. So I'm going to be topping up £500. So I'm going to be reviewing the payment. It's going to just take a second. So I'm going to put the instruction through now. It just takes a minute or so for everything to be verified. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Okay, so going back to free trade now. Okay, so the deposit should be there. Yep, so that's done. I should have £500 available to invest, and now I've got 17,350 remaining. Okay, so that's done. That's the first step. Now I'm going to go into MicroStrategy and I'm going to put in a buy order for £500 and 15 pence. It's not giving me 2 shares, unfortunately. It's giving me 1.7503, which is okay, which is disappointing and okay at the same time. I said I'm going to be buying no matter what because I'll never be able to time the market. I've tried it in the past and failed miserably. So this is the best way for me to do it. I'm a long-term investor. I've tried trading, it hasn't really worked for me. There are some great traders in the world and they're probably making millions and millions of pounds using their strategies, but you know, when I tried it, I couldn't I couldn't make any money. Basically, I kept on making, losing. So this way I'm gonna just buy and hold and try and make a bag of MicroStrategy, a bag full of Tesla and a bag full of Nvidia, and hold it for as long as possible. So I'm gonna review the order now. Confirm the buy, sending the order through. Okay, so that's done. So that's 1.7479, 1.7479. So I'm just going to quickly go back to my spreadsheet. I'm just going to update this now. So that's just an additional 1.7479 shares. I'm just gonna update that. So if we look at the holdings now, you will be able to see hopefully that Tesla, I have 450 units in Tesla. MicroStrategy, I have just shy of 60. So my next landmark is going to be 100 shares in MicroStrategy, and Nvidia I have 34. So slowly but surely I'm getting there. I'm happy with the progress so far. I'm not looking at the wild fluctuations in the market. When the price falls, it's good news for me because I'll be able to buy more, and if the price rises, I'm still going to be buying, but it's better if I can buy at lower prices. So that's the way I'm thinking about it. So I'm just going to go back into my brokerage account now. So I'm just going to have a look at the portfolio. So general investment account just under 40 Gs. Stocks and shares ISA just over 18G, and my SIPP is just over 35.5K. So again, going in the right direction, and I calculated in dollar terms, when you take everything into account, I'm about $154,000. So again, I'm going in the right direction. I'm very far away from that million, but it's just a matter of time before I get there if I go at the pace I'm going at. So for anyone who's new to my channel, the goal of this channel is to build my portfolio, to make my portfolio worth $1 million. So I want to take it to $1 million. So I have 4 very basic rules that I follow. So the first rule is long-term investing. So whatever I buy today, I won't sell for the next 5 years, and I will try to keep it for at least 10 years. And so first rule is long-term investing. Second rule is I'm a very aggressive investor. So I try to invest every day, and I try to invest anything between 300 and 500 pounds every day. So I'm in employment, I have a business, I do freelance work, anything I can do. I'm working like 12 hours a day, sometimes even more. I'm working 7 days a week. I'm trying to increase my income as much as possible. Whenever I do get a payment, what I do is I set aside some money for my household expenses. I'm very frugal. And then whatever I have remaining, I set aside some money for taxation, and then whatever's left over, I try and put it into the stock market. So rule number 2 is I'm a very, very aggressive investor. I try to invest every day, not once a month, not once a week, but something every day. Rule number 3 is I'm a very, very volatile investor. So I invest in volatile stocks like Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Nvidia. So as you can see, these shares, these companies can, halve in value in a matter of weeks. So I can remember MicroStrategy went down by about 60-70%. So you have to have like balls of steel to actually, invest through that. So you just have to have high convictions, and you got to believe in your strategy, believe in your companies, because sometimes the market overreacts, and when you get something at an 80% discount, you have to you have to buy it rather than just like get disappointed and shut down and sell everything, which I have done in the past. And if I didn't do that, I'd be sitting on a lot more Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Nvidia shares. So I've learned my lesson. Next time, I do know it's going to go down 80% one day or another. So next time it does go down 80%, I'll be buying, not selling. So that's rule number 3, being a very volatile investor. And finally, rule number 4 is I'm a very tax efficient investor. I always invest in my stocks and shares, ISA, my self-invested personal pensions, for myself and my family. And then once I've done that, then I go into my general investment account. So those are the 4 rules. Long-term investing, invest every day, invest in volatile stocks that you believe in, and finally invest in a very, very tax efficient way. I just think it's a recipe for success. As long as you're patient, as long as you don't sell, as long as you don't panic, this kind of strategy will work over the long term. So that's that. So I've done my investment today. Feel free to follow me on my journey. If you enjoy these updates, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. I have over 1,000 subscribers now. I'm trying to get to 2,000 with your help. So feel free to subscribe. I'm going to be updating you on my portfolio every day to show you how far away I am from 1 million. I will get there. I'm very determined this time. Previously, when I've made an intention like this, I used to sell, every time there's a panic in the market. This time, over the last 3 months, I've kept on accumulating. So something inside me has changed. And I'm comfortable with these drawdowns because I know I'll be able to get it at a discount. And when it does start to go parabolic, and when it does start to go to the moon, then I'll be very happy. So happy with the position at the moment, and I'm just going to keep on accumulating units. So I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to put another £500 into the stock market and share an update of my portfolio. So that's it for today. Have a great evening. Take care.